欢迎大家我的频道，我叫王丽。Good day, everyone. I'm your Chinese teacher, Emmanuel, popularly called Wang Li. Welcome to this channel. All we do here, we talk about language learning. If you're passionate about learning a language, the phonetics about learning the language, and everything that has to do with the language. Learning a language, most times I get a lot of DMs from people who want to learn a language. They learn a language through textbook, through audio, podcast, so many different ways they feel they can learn a language. But my own aspect about learning a language is that it doesn't matter about your approach. So currently right now, at the time of shooting this video, there are so many approaches to learn a language. And a popular approach by Stevie Catherine says that the best way to learn a language is through language immersion. Language immersion means you assume the language you are learning in that context. What I mean, for example, if you're learning Chinese right now, you ensure that every videos you're watching on your phone must be in Chinese faction audio. This helps you to familiarize yourself with the sound of that language. So what I'm saying, my own perspective is that whatever language you want to learn, whatever approach you want to learn, but there's one thing that is very important, key in learning a language, which is consistent. You must be consistent. No matter the approach, you must be consistent. And language is not something I always tell my students, I'm a Chinese teacher, I always tell my students, if you want to learn a language, if you leave a language a day, the language will leave you. And language is your best partner, I always do say. It doesn't cheat on you, it gives you back the energy you want. If you leave a language for 2 days, the language will leave you. So you must stay consistent in the practice. And most times, I know some of us, we are so busy. We don't even have time to stay 2 hours, 3 hours a day to study a language. Understand? But I always advise, it's not about the hours you stay, it's about the time and how you maximize your time. I speak Chinese, German, and Russian. So I can tell you for the past 3 years, how I maximize my time in learning these languages that I learn in chunks. I break those chunks into beats. So those beats, I take 20 minutes in the morning. For example, I take 20 minutes in the morning to learn Chinese, to review my flashcard, to watch a video, to listen to a podcast, probably on my way to work. I take 30 minutes at noon, at my noon break, my tea break, or any break you observe wherever you are, to learn it, to review that same language that very day. And in the evening before going to bed, I ensure my FYP is reflecting the context of any language I'm learning. So if you do all this within a matter of short time, you'll be able to learn a language very fast and you'll be able to speak fluently. And when it comes to fluency is what you don't measure fluency by the amount of words you know. You measure fluency by how you're able to communicate the amount of words you know. So many persons know a lot of words, but they can't even communicate. They are stuck in communicating because of blackouts, but because you can't do that. So that's why we advise people, how do you better yourself towards fluency? So you just, first of all, try to learn the language, learn the vocabulary that is useful that time. If you're learning Chinese, conversational Chinese, don't go and learn textbook Chinese because you're not going to make use of that particular vocabulary. So that's just my own perspective about making use of good vocabulary learning. Thank you very much for your time. See you at the time. See you in our next video. I remain your language coach, Emmanuel. Bye.